is satisfied. He is filled with the product of his lips. Have you ever heard the phrase, you get what you speak? You may or may not have. But there's some truth in that aspect. Because the reality is, how we speak, what we put our focus on, and what we do has an impact in our future. If we talk about wanting pizza all day long, there's a really good chance that we're going to find a way to get pizza relatively quickly, right? That is a simple example of that verse, but there is so much more to it. The fruit of his mouth, from the fruit of his mouth, a man's stomach is satisfied, is what it says. The reality is, what you speak is what you're going to fill yourself with. If you are focused on all of the negative, focused on this thing you absolutely is a necessity in your life. So for me, I'll give you an example. Focused entirely on getting something for the motorcycle. Yeah, I need this new part. It's going to make life so much easier. If I just had this, it would fix all this, this, and this. Whatever it is. And I start talking about this part over and over and over again. I'm not going to be satisfied until I have it, right? But it's also true that if I'm always talking about God, if I'm always seeking to be closer to Him, that's where my satisfaction will be found. Now, if I start talking about God, I start seeking my satisfaction in Him, it won't change the fact that that part on the motorcycle would make my life interesting. It would make my life better. It would make my life more comfortable, whatever it is. But the reality is, it isn't what satisfies me. God is what satisfies me. That just gives me joy. I would much rather have joy in the things that I end up with because I put my focus and satisfaction in God. Because in the end, it's so much sweeter, so much better. The end of that verse says, he is filled with the product of his lips. I would rather be filled with my love for God than filled with a piece of iron that gives me enjoyment when I'm on the motorcycle or when I'm working on the motorcycle, which is not nearly enough, because God will take care of that every minute of every day. And I get to ride when I get to ride. Hopefully that'll be this morning as well. It's only 5 miles to work, but you know what? 5 miles in the wind is better than no miles. And so I'll take what I can get. I love y'all. I hope you have a great day. God bless.